parts come off here. I started by making this different type of Megatron. I was trying to make like a galvatron. This was before the movie 2 came out. I thought it's just wick. I found this gun that just cool, eh? And it folds up. I know it's off some toy. I found this on clips, and there's a saw blade thing that comes on it. Never really worked on his transfer. I extended the legs here so that he had that proper thing, but the extra pieces I had, I used to make this. Clip this back on. Oh, that was just wicked. Goes there, that'll fold up. And this backpack clips. Cool, eh? And he's got a lifting sound thing. I give him a different hand, more clawy-ish. And the bottom jaw I'm still working on with fangs on it. I gave him an extended neck piece from some BD Man toy or something. But anyways, the idea is it's supposed to be the same as the first Megatron, but just with a bigger gun now and bigger backpack and stuff. You know, that's what they usually do. But anyways, the spare parts from it, I started making this cyclonus. And anyways, here's a different version of the tank. As you can see, it's just got tons of other pieces in it. Like we all know, this is Rampage, right, from Beast Wars, and this is from a bottom of a Gundam foot, and these are from some Starcom toys. And there's some G.I. Joe pieces here. These guns are off some helicopter thing, but I still haven't located what it's off of. This one hand is the nozzle off of Zoid's Elephanter. These hands are off of Scourge Beast Wars. Right, so you must recognize all those pieces. And this head's from Power Rangers. What other Power Ranger part did I put on there? I just used it for the backpack. I'm gonna fix these pieces, I just don't like them. They're made to go out for the wings on the plane part, and then they're supposed to come out to make extra legs for the tank. But I just... Here, let me get this fixed up a bit better for you. So anyway, I was going to show how some things went together. So this clipped into this hole here on this head with this clip, and then I made these parts so they clip apart here for the two guns, because this one goes under his forearm like this on one hand, and this one just goes in the other arm like another gun. We recognize these, right? They actually went together like that for the Megatron, original Megatron thing. And this piece is off of the Cyclonus McDonald's figure, like this one. And that's where I got this piece from. I used this piece on, I loved this one little piece, was just nice. So I took a couple of them off and used them for arms on a different robot. So what I was showing is how, what's going on here is I made clips here, and I'm just going over it and redoing all the joints and clips, and these hold together with the head. This is the head under here from the other one, and these are the only pieces that you'll interchange, are these guns. They go from his hips up onto the backpack for different modes. Now what I've done is tried to make it really versatile, so that all the pieces, I'm hoping, because I'm into building a robot that changes into 50 things, so if you make it so you can, it makes tank mode, but you can make, you know, 3 or 4 different tanks how you want it. You can have this part this way or this way. This can go up or down. And the whole base of this thing is a Megatron. I haven't really showed the whole thing here, how it, these Rampage pieces. That's quite nice. Guns from G.I. Joe on there. I modified them a bit. So there comes the arms. You can basically see what's going on right away once I do all that, right? It was basically a stock Megatron figure. side. Stiff. Too tight. So that's because that toe has to go over that. That goes that, and this is that chest piece that comes up. These are really, I got to figure out a different hinge for this. It's just, I make what I can at first and then just keep working on it till it's better. There's got to be some clips up here that hold these ones. So that's do for now. It gets the position there where they're supposed to go. And that makes the legs and this front chest piece. And then I put these down to the side. And there's the shoulder. Now comes your arm. And put your claw back together. This backpack, I made this piece so it'll come off, but I gotta unclip this head here from these, so it holds all back together. Still to work on this head. There's that piece right away. The idea with the head is, here, can't really see what I'm doing, but it's supposed to make this angler fish. These parts will make these parts here will make fins that come out that make also legs for the robot, because it's supposed to mix the head for the cyclonus anyway. Right? I think it's just wick. And the jaw reverses on it because it becomes the same jaw on the head of the beast anyways. And so I just, when this all folds out, it sort of looks like a fish. So if I make the legs into thing, then it has a triple mode of a fish. The idea is that this will be the body, these will be the legs, and the head's going to be up underneath here, and this will turn around. So there'll be some, these go down, and there'll be legs there, but I'll show that next time, not worry about that. And that's what these clips on top here are for, so that it holds the back there and it holds on the back when I'm, it's just a lot to work out. You got to keep going over it and over it and over it and over it. So then once I'm all done, I can make some molds for the pieces and have it all molded properly. I guess those could stay on. See, I've made everything versatile, so like, you know, it fits there, but I made it so it can fold there, so if you don't want it in that way when you're doing something else. Then I made this part so it comes up and down. And then it'll be able to turn around on you if you want. Go back and forth. Well, we're doing the cheap Hasbro thing with clip-on parts. They're allowed to get away with it, so why can't I? Sure saves a lot. Anyway, and these go back. These parts I have to make to fold around, and this turn they're just loose and they're just in the spots, so I can get things in position. See here, they don't hold the head, but on this way they hold the head, and they go back into your backpack. That I'm gonna have to work on clipping that. Oh, let's just show the whole backpack while we're here. So the whole thing here just folds under there. And that's a weird hinge I got to work on to figure out. This will clip right on there. The head clips on there. I guess I should fix this arm. It doesn't look so stupid. There. Bring out the fingers. Fingers come out like that. Yeah, really. And I'm going to make some clips to hold this chest piece up here. And the head clips on like so and so, because it's supposed to be a headmaster. And so there's an update on what I've been doing. I still got lots of work, tons of work to do to it still, to get all its clips and get everything in this way over and over and make sure that I'm going to make it do 12 different things, so I got to go into every 12 mode and make sure all the parts are going to fit for this. Like I was saying, this gun here will clip on under these parts right here, which you recognize. This is the shoulder from Megatron, right? You recognize it now? Yeah. There's the leg from the Tyrannosaurus from Power Rangers. It made a nice forearm, nice wicked claws. I wish it just worked out because I wanted it to look like their movie stuff with their long fingers and stuff, and not, you know, me personally, I like the square robots from Generation 1, but they look more solider. These things remind me of Lego things. So anyway, that'll clip on there. That's the idea. It just goes in there and turns around. And that gun will hold on to there. Why can't I get it today? There we go. So that gun will clip on there, like that. That's the idea. Tons of work to do on this guy still. Tons, but getting them worked out. Oh, legs. Some things are too stiff, some things are too loose. We'll get to it. And then this is the other gun that actually goes into this spot when this folds up. It's supposed to go into there, still got to work that out. It originally went in there just nicely before. I had to put these covers in there because they were for the legs for the Tyrannosaurus. Anyway, this backpack fold up, and that was going there, and then I put that there, so now I got to work out what I'm going to do about that. The idea is just to have it so versatile that, you know, everybody can have the same toy but have it in their own way. Like I said, these come off of here, and they clip on the sides here. When he's in the robot mode, just like so. Oh, lost one of his missiles. Don't have the missiles. I wish I knew what the missiles look like, but I'm just using the knobs from Zoids, and they just fit in there perfectly, and they look good actually. And just whatever, looks like they're shooting those like Unicron missiles. That's what they remind me of. Anyway, so there's a bit more update of what I'm doing on them. Yeah, I gotta fix that part. Make that so that clips in there properly. So this gun still needs its clip because we all recognize it, and it's just got to change a bit. I just can't get things ever right when you're doing stuff. But anyways, there's what we got so far for an update on them. I got a couple pictures of some of the other modes I'll show right here. Have a good day.